Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Parchester Village is a master-planned neighborhood majority African-American village in northwestern Richmond, California that was the first in the state to sell to blacks. Early
50 or something, it was after the war. We went to see the attorney, and the only questions I had was, are you sure this is for black folks? This is for black people.
I got tracks on this bitch, I don't know how to act. Welcome to the Lion's Den, where niggas don't give a fuck.
Nitty? How did you get that name?
Man, from my pops. Well, my real name is John S. You know, I'm the junior. You know, my pops is John S. But my pops was really into, you know, gangster movies and hustling and all that shit. You know. But so my pops, he nicknamed me Frank Nitty after the gangster from the movie The Untouchables. And that movie came out the same year I was born, so yeah, he nicknamed me after him, you know, and he always say how I rock my hats and shit like that, like Frank Niddie, so yeah, that's how I got my name, my nickname.
I remember like it was yesterday, the village where my granny stayed. 4313, right off McLaughlin Way. In 1950, my grandparents moved into the Ville. They picked a lot in the village when houses wasn't built. I come from a loving family, die for mine, you understand me. Parchester Village, birthplace of the Loggins family. A generation of pimps, gangsters, and drug dealers. Shit, even a working man could turn into a fucking killer. Not to glorify, but niggas outside, drive-bys, and automatic gunfire, nigga on Griffin Drive. A great community with dreams that they try to strive, but do what they do to survive, cause this where niggas die.
Well, yeah, just talking about the village though, you know, this ain't nothing to glorify. I ain't glorifying shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that, you know, I'm telling my story to maybe can help somebody else that come across this, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of going through the same shit, you know? Just the shit that I done seen with my own eyes or been through, you know what I mean?
Go ahead, represent it one time, B.O. Damn, go. Represent, nigga. Go. You on camera. Smell like hey, LaRon, Esty. Free nap. Shut the grill. That's how ride in the village. That's how they ride out here in the village.
All hood with you, man. Put all the way from the
that's how they put in the village, you feel me? Murph scraper.
You know
what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? What's up, big guy? What's going on? Chewy. What's going on here, man? Yeah. Frank.
Music is just in me because, like, even when I was younger, you know, even just riding with pops or even my mom's, you know what I'm saying? My mom's, you know, she was really into the music thing. She used to listen to her Keith Sweat or R. Kelly, you know, the KC and JoJo's and things like that back in the 90s. And, you know, my pops, and then I go roll with pops, you know, and he listening to the Dramatics or the Bloodstones, stuff like that, you know.
What's up, boy?
Hey, what's that? How old is it? How old on the church?
Huh?
How old are you?
I don't even know. Alright. He out there.
I remember just like performing in the living room with my guitar and shit, thinking I'm B.B. King, you know, shit like that. So music always kind of just been in me from the start. And so I started pursuing music, I want to say around 11 or 12. But I remember when my mom's bought me like a little karaoke machine, like a karaoke microphone actually, and it was like a little tape recorder like connected to it, so I could kind of dub over shit and just record my own voice and stuff like that. She bought me that when I was real young, probably about 8 or 9 or something like that. And I used to go in the bathroom, you know what I mean? You know, in the bathroom you get that little echo on your voice, you know what I mean? So I used to go in there and sing Tupac or Bone Thugs, whoever, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where it kind of all got started without me actually even knowing yet, you know? And then I want to say around 11 or 12 is when I really started, like, you know, start writing my own music and stuff like that. And my cousins, you know, shout out to my cousin Al, you know, he started a record label, you know, called Lockdown Records. And he eventually changed that name to like Hard Hitters Entertainment. But shout out to my cousin Al, he, you know, I started really like recording in his room, you know, that's where, you know, where I felt like I really professionally recorded something, you know, and then we kind of just worked our way up to, that's when I met Dre, you know what I'm saying? And that was my first time really recording in a professional studio with Dre.
Yeah, man, I just want to tell my family history, you know, about Parchester Village. You know, my grandparents, they moved out to the village back in like 1950, when houses wasn't even built yet. You know, they had picked a lot in the village, you know. So this kind of where my family tree started, in Parchester, you know.
I don't fuck with rap niggas. We nothing alike and we don't think the same. Doing stupid shit for a click, for a little viral fame. I let you play child games. I'm on some different shit. I'ma blow a couple bands with my nephew at the 49ers game. A real Bay nigga. I seen the Splash Brothers cause a tsunami at Oracle. Then they took it to the Chase Center. In the Golden State, we all gorillas. I'm a humble beast. You diss me, I'ma rise from the water like Godzilla. Yeah, you fuck with the wrong nigga, yeah, it's on, nigga. Should've known better, lyrically wise, that I'm a known killer.
Rest in peace to all my fallen soldiers. My nigga Wig and my nigga Doja, B2 and Bracco. I can't believe it's over. Blood been shed back and forth, it ain't no remorse. But if we came together, nigga, we'd be a fucking force. Richmond, California, city of purpose and pride. North Central, Parchester to the south side.
Name some of the people you work with, you know, along the way. You know, you coming up from, you know, like you were saying, 11, 12, you started working with your cousin Al. Mm-hmm. And once you started getting more and more in the studio environment, your skills grew. You started getting exposed to more people. People were recognizing your skill set, right? So, of course, you're going to start meeting new people, new cats in the game, people that's coming up that are on your level. May have already got a little bit more higher than where you were at that point in time. Right. You know, just who are some of those people that you know you're going to keep right in your heart that you work with?
What is it? Whatever you might want it to be. What is it?
Definitely the front line. For those that know, for those that don't know, left of the front line, that's also my cousin, you know, and Locksmith, you know, shout out to Locksmith, you know, that's those times where I was just feeling like, damn, you know, I'm getting recognized, you know what I mean? My cousins and Lock, they would have me in the studio with them, you know. I don't care if it was just recording a little part, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I'm gonna have you do the hook, or, you know, this and that, write a hook to this real quick, you know what I mean? See how, you know, just kind of working my way up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Locksmith, you know, we getting mentally prepared and focused for the show with you know, with the homie Zion. Got my brother Nitty with me. Let's get a shot of Nitty. We got Nitty.
See ski with it, see Nitty with it, plus blow with it, come flow with me.
My brother Frank Nitty is a dope, up and coming, you know, Frank Nitty, holla at him, man. Yeah, talk to us, baby.
What's good, man? This is Frank Nitty coming out of Richmond, California.
When I'm in the school, lady, get low with me. When I'm in the old lady, come grow with me. Even got folks in the dungeons to take Midwest, down south, East Coast with me. Before the rap game, baby, you was so infect. Aren't you for daddy, come and get ghost with me.
He's got like that hunger, that same kind of like, he's, you know, not only is he a talented artist, but a strong-minded, strong-willed individual.
That's
you know,
right.
and he's just been kind of like sitting back, soaking up the game. We got tracks together that's I haven't even put out, but it's just like it's ridiculous, you know. And you know, I don't vouch and I don't get down with too many cats, but you know, when I heard what he was doing, I was like, all right, you know, we got to get in, we got to put some stuff down, man.
When they play my song in the club, they bang. You see that thing on the floor, I'm gon' bang. Your girl keep eyeing me, I wanna bang. She too damn drunk, I'm probably won't bang. When they play my song in the club, they bang. You see that thing on the floor, I'm gon' bang. Your girl keep eyeing me, I wanna bang. She too damn drunk, I probably won't bang. Make some motherfucking
I done worked with I ended up meeting EA Ski. Shout out to EA Ski, you know what I mean? And I definitely learned, you know, a lot from Ski as well.
I tell him, slow down. You know you can't catch me. I move too fast on the gas, don't chase me. Slow down. Slow down.
I don't know, the list just goes on.
I put some diamonds on my name, they got some dance moves. Bitch, I'm staying up until the morning to that bag move. I got foreign baddies going nuts just like some cashews. Kinda 100 bands, it just got me out of bad mood. Hey,
It's Nitty, you know the name, nigga. I ain't never switched up, I'm still the same nigga. For hating niggas said I switch, he don't know no better. But if I did change, I changed for the better. You know it ain't gon' play, you know the name. What's understood, don't explain, you know the motherfucking name.
shout out my nigga Nitty, man. My nigga for 15 years plus, man. Y'all go fuck with my nigga extra quickly, right now. You know what I'm saying? You know the name, Nitty. Had it, boy.
My nigga. Your life a rerun, always doing the same shit. Feeling me then, she feeling me now. No makeup on, I ain't dealing with clowns. I'm fucking her good and I'm fucking her now. She screaming for Nitty, I'm taking them down.
Hey, I'm dodging bitches like a pothole. Rolling up a blunt, it's burning slow just like some charcoal. Smoking on gelato, fucking on the IG model. And it's money over bitches, that's my motherfucking motto. What's some of the bad stuff you seen out there?
Man, just one of my stories, you know, just for me getting shot at the center.
You ran into an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
Coming out, and unfortunately, you got shot.
You know, when I was pulling out of the center, back by Williams, I made this right turn, and I was looking to the side, and I kind of just, you know, put my horn at my niggas. I'm like, man, I'm up out of here. And then, as I kept going, I looked to my left, and then I noticed the car right there. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga was already outside the car. And I remember asking my nigga, I'm like, man, you know, I'm like, who's these niggas by the tracks? He said, I don't know, keep going. So, you know, I tried to blast by, and that's when the nigga, he already had the upper hand, he already got me, you know what I'm saying? So he let off the whole clip at me and shit, you know, and that's when I got shot, like in my back, you know, and the bullet, it went up to my neck and shit. And then the bullet's still in me to this day. It's in my neck and shit. Hey, who is these niggas by the tracks? I don't know. Oh shit! I'm at the wrong place at the wrong damn time. Lexus coupe, candy paint with rims on my ride. He decide I ain't feeling a nigga, I'm pulling the trigger, I'm killing a nigga. The bullets will hit you screaming, fuck the other side.
It was kind of shocking to me that somebody would want to, you know, shoot me or whatever, you know, because I was never into that shit. But it changed me in a way where I just felt like it just got me way more focused on what I'm trying to accomplish, you know, in life, because that day, it all could have been taken away from me, you know? And I don't take that for granted.
I see the devil in disguise, nigga. You never know when it's your time to go. Let them niggas go, ready to die, nigga.
And I don't trust these niggas, no. Can't take it back once you let it go. Nowhere to turn when them bullets fly. But Lord knows I don't wanna die.
The moment you got shot, that next thing that happened, of course, you had to drive off. You had to keep it pushing. You had someone in the car with you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Did that person get hit?
No.
Okay. But your car had multiple holes in it as well.
Multiple shots.
How many times did you get hit?
I only got hit once.
Okay, once.
Yeah.
Okay, so take me through that drive away, that getting away, getting out of Dodge, getting to hospital. That's where you went next.
Yeah.
Take me there.
Shot the back window, one in the back seat, one in my headrest. He shoot to kill if you ask me shit. Multiple shots, gunfire, went through the fucking tire, dodging left and right. Headshot if he aimed a little higher. Caught me in my back, but bullets ricochet. The bullet in my neck, that's what the doctors say. My heart beat out my chest and the shit is burning my flesh. Couple inches to the right, I would've died today. My family praying that I make it through. I'm sorry, mama, forgive me for what I put you through. I try to do right 9 to 5 every day. Went to floss on the block and the nigga shot me on my off day. Watch my friends die young up in these streets for real. So I'm supposed to stick around this bitch so I can get killed. They talking shit behind my back, niggas say I changed. But life's about evolving, I'll let you stay the same.
Well, I'm gonna start from, I knew I was hit, you know what I mean? And I just remember my adrenaline was gone, but I remember my whole left side of my body just went like numb and like frizzing up.
Man, I'm hit. Hello? Hey, that nigga Nitty got shot. Fuck. Nitty, you good, nigga? Shit, man, nigga, I'm hit, these niggas, nigga. Everything, you hating ass niggas.
I was just driving, I just kept going, but like I said, my adrenaline was going, so I just kept driving, you know, and I ended up pulling up to my partner's house because he wasn't too far from the village. So I pulled up to my partner, man, shout out to Alex, you know, and I pulled up on him, you know, and I immediately talked to him, like, man, I'm hit. And, you know, he rushed me, he threw me in his car and he rushed me to the hospital.
Okay, I just want to check on you if you're all right. Say bye. See you later, Frank. Love you.
Wow. Yeah. I'm glad you pulled out of that.
Thank you.
You still here years later, still knocking out bangers.
Appreciate
Nothing's changed.
Appreciate it.
Skill set is growing even still.
Thank you.
You know, speaking of that, with that being a very, very unfortunate thing that happened to you, you could have lost your life, but you didn't. Mm-hmm. But there are people that are close to you that have lost their lives.
Yeah.
Right? And person that you grew up with, your cousin, Derek D.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore, but he was actually a part of your journey in this music thing.
Yes.
You know,
definitely.
Producer, what have you. You know, what was it like losing your cousin?
Well, we'll kind of go back what you were saying with the music thing. Like, yeah, just going back, me and D, we came in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on the beats, I was rapping. I just remember days, numerous of days, us just chilling in the room. He was on his production, you know what I mean? And I'm writing shit as he working on the beat, you know what I mean? So we really came into this shit. We definitely had that bond, you know? And, yeah, it was just tough, man. It was definitely like the hardest loss I faced.
My nigga Derek, my cousin Derek. D nigga doing it big, man. Throw it up, D, man. Let him know what's up. D. Look at him trying to look all smooth. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I just wanna fake ass pretty boy. It's your boy Nitty though, you know what I mean?
Get out of my camera, man.
Shut your ass up.
10, 20 years from now, I'm still gonna be here looking like this. Frank ain't even got facial hair yet, you know what I'm saying? He don't understand this good. You know, I'm walking back to the house right now looking like I'm on MTV or something. You know how they had a camera on their head going into the scary house or something. I got a Colgate smile and then, you know what I mean? And
D was really my right hand man, you know. That was my blood cousin, but you know that was like my brother, you know. And it's devastating to this day, you know. It's just something I deal with. I think about him all the time, you know. But I know he would want me to keep this shit going, keep this shit lit, you know. So I got to keep pushing. But I just miss my cousin though. I definitely miss him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, dawg, but I ain't never seen a nigga buried 6 feet under ever come back from the graveyard. Crashed out over stupid shit, shooting AKs and AR-15s like he done read it from a movie script. And the beef probably started over a basic bitch. My rap career rising, just got a DM from Jada Kiss. And I got angels in the clouds that's watching over me. I'm yelling at the sky, D, why the fuck you won't talk to me? Lost my brother, niggas. It's hard to keep going with this music shit when you lose your brother that you started with. I ain't cold world, but I feel like a middle child too. I see 40-year-old rappers still talking like they 22. And these young niggas shooting like they get a trophy for it.
Yo, allergy.
We on McLaughlin. Tell that shit, cuz.
Imagine if we get rich or something. This my house, right here.
Yes, sir.
4313.
Damn, I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry for what you going through. You slipped into a deep depression and no one knew. Didn't let nobody in your circle, only your chosen few. Shit, losing granny was hard and it took a toll on you. But I knew. But let's reminisce on the past when niggas went to the summer jam and they left us. Boy, we was hot as fuck. That was motivation. Fast forward a year later, we came in back-to-back Lexus. Now everybody wanna ride with us. In high school, we was smooth, but it's always the jealous type. Got into it with some niggas for protection. D grabbed the knife. Fuck that petty shit, let's talk about your accomplishments. You went to school to be a phlebotomist, now ain't that about a bitch. Either ball playing or rapping, they couldn't fuck with me. And when it came to producing beats, they couldn't fuck with D. Genius mind state, you even did real estate. Now I gotta deal with your death and that's something I couldn't take. You made a wrong turn for the worst, just trying to numb the pain. Looking for somebody to blame, I'ma fight what's his name. Nobody fought, but I won't let your name die in vain. Drowning in sorrows, that liquor help them ease the pain.
I know D2, I miss him as well.
Yeah.
Little boy Wonder, right?
Man, little Wonder, boy Wonder, man.
Boy Wonder.
That boy had so many rap names, man.
Yeah,
that was
man.
my man. Yeah, me and my cousin Durham, we was wrestling this shit right here. Me and Durham was wrestling this shit right here.
Dude, you gonna have to erase that shit.
Oh, shit, on the top.
That's that script, boy.
We was young niggas too, but Durham was older than me, but yeah, man, we was out here wrestling. We started right here and shit. We took it all the way down the street on the block and this shit, going back and forth.
See, cuz, just the life in Parchester. This how you do to these young niggas.
Nigga, Cuddy, what is it, nigga? Nigga, that's my cousin, nigga. Okay, nigga. What's up, boy? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we out here. Talking about, you see my cowboy? I'm 2 tools down there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you playing.
Hell yeah. Nigga, say we get dumb out here.
Really looking at that footage, man, you know, everybody in that video, you know, passed away. They gone, you know. Durham, D, my granny, you know.
Granny, sing your song. You got what on it? You got what on it?
Yeah, she said, I don't got much either, but I got 5 of
What you got on it, Granny? Oh, wow.
I hold that footage, you know, close to my heart, man, you know. I miss my family, though, for sure. Yeah. As long as I'm breathing, man, you know, D always gonna be a part of me, man. I'ma hold it down for him, for sure.
Hell yeah, we out here.
Go off, Nitty. I'm the motherfucking truth, here's the proof too. Ain't no typical nigga shit that you used to. I want you to live, young king, do what you choose to. But I can tell you motherfuckers got some screws loose. Cause you down to kill a nigga for nothing. They drill you to the fucking ground like they doing construction. Peer pressure's a motherfucker, I swear. You needed a mental institution, but you intensive care. Streets are part of survival, you couldn't live in there. Riddle that motherfucker with heat, that bullet hit you, tissue tear. I tell you bitch made just from a simple stare. Let's see a magic trick, watch him disappear. Now they smoking on, now now put them in the air. Now they smoking on, now put them in the air. Disrespecting the dead, the devil telling lies. So I don't feel sorry for you, nigga, when it's your time to die. You think you know my fucking life, how you figure that? My cousin Daryl got killed, wish I could bring him back. I swear these memories I'm living off is not enough. I can still hear his voice. What's up, cuz? Did 9 years in the pen, no telling. Try to get a job, but they won't hire. Convicted felon, still in these streets, a nigga gotta keep him a weapon. If a nigga violate, he'll aim it right at your melon. But I'ma judge my cuz for the life he tried to live. Out here trying to get it, my nigga providing for his kid. That was the life of a gangster, really heartless. When your back against the wall, you gon' get it regardless, nigga. Starting to see my cousin looking exhausted, trying to do the right thing, but ain't gon' sit around starving. Now could you imagine how that nigga feel? Incoming call. They say my cousin got killed, nigga. Incoming call. They say my cousin got killed, nigga. Go off, Nitty. Big FN, nigga.
I got tracks on this bitch, I don't know what the heck. It's Nitty from the rich city and I'm outside. Smooth nigga from the bay going worldwide. Fuck that snorting powder shit, that ain't my type of high. But these tequila shots got me feeling so fine. I can't fuck with these niggas that play both sides. I can't trust these bitches on IG Live. We linked up and we fucked, you want some cuddle time. Yo, Uber outside. Damn shame, I feel like I gotta keep a Glock with my finger on the trigger, case a nigga try to run up on me. You got shot? Hell yeah, them niggas shot me. God said they couldn't stop me.
Come on, Nitty, hey. Come on, Nitty, come on. Woo! I love Cuddy, look at him. He's trippy, wait. What?
A nigga like me.
Nitty, you can have it if you want it. Nitty, it's all yours, yeah, you got it. Nitty.
I be feeling like that nigga when I walk through, looking to see what type of female I'm finna talk to. And fuck a BBL bitch, I know she ran through. You probably find that same bitch on OnlyFans too. But tell me what you know about me. Just touched down in Miami, throwing racks up at KOD.
Yeah, I nigga know. Yeah, nigga. What's up, cuz? Hey, family all day. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we out here. Yeah.
We get money. We doing it, nigga. All day. And this is nigga. This is next up. This is next up.
Yeah.
This is next up. You feel me? Get it.
She fucking with FN. Real nigga certified, the mothers don't compare. I hit it once and give her back, this ain't no love affair. But we can take it nice and slow, I handle it with care. Or I could beat that pussy up by pulling on your hair. You could be my poetic justice, I'll be your Machiavelli. Or be like Nas and T-Boz from that movie Belly. The problem is these females acting like niggas. Either her body count too high, she fuck one of your niggas. Or both. But a play ain't tripping over no bitch. I ain't entertaining no toxic relationships. I don't need ya. I need a real woman like my childhood crush, but she was 1 in a million. Rest in peace to Aaliyah.
The Bay Area is moving something, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. It's like they got the whole little revolution of music that's coming out. Nitty, all of them.
Let me
dropping a lot of music videos. Was there one that really took off or went viral in a way you didn't expect?
Yeah, definitely, man. The Tupac Shakur way, man. That tribute that I did for Pac, man, it definitely went viral.
You're right. Pac was like Jesus. I'm a real Richmond nigga, and Pac lived in my city though. Let it be known, in case you motherfuckers didn't know. He truly missed and loved around the globe, but the love we got for Tupac in the Bay, it hit different though. That's where it started, nigga, with Digital Underground.
Definitely was a good look too, man. You know, Keisha Cole reached out, Young Buck, Matt Barnes shared it, and then shout out to Punch. You know, Punch reached out as well. You know, for those that don't know who Punch is, you know, he part of the TDE record label. You know what I mean? Kendrick Lamar and SZA's manager. And shout out to Idi Amin.
You know what I mean? He reached out as well, man. Edie I mean from the Outlaws. Just to name a few. Yeah, it was definitely love.
Which Tupac songs have inspired you the most, and how have they influenced your music?
Man, when it comes to Pac, man, that boy got so many records that inspired me, man. But the one that stick out to me the most is Dear Mama.
And even though you're lonely, you're more than the mother, you're my homie. There's no way I could pay you back, but my plan is to show you understand. Dear Mama.
It was just, you know, touching. Like, I felt like when Pac was talking to his mama, that's how I felt about my mama.
You overcame all obstacles. My childhood was the best and I owe it all to you. You kept me active in sports, it was never boring. You spent your last dollar to cop me them pair of Jordans. Worked 7 days a week, 2 jobs with no sleep, and kept food on the table for me and my brother to eat. Never missed none of my games, the real MVP. You played mama and daddy, you superwoman to me. How you do it, ma?
You know what I mean? Like, just real genuine love, man. And Pac was really the one that kind of inspired me to do my own tribute for my mama. You know what I mean? Even as a little kid, you know what I mean? So I always had that in the back of my mind that I wanted to do a tribute for my mama like that, you know?
You my beautiful black queen, I got you tatted on me. For your birthday, I had to get the best gift. I stacked my money and bought you a diamond necklace. I seen tears coming down your face when I gave you that. Everything you done for me, I wanna pay you back. Mama, I swear, no more stressing over bills. I ain't lying, I'ma buy you that big house on the hills. I died trying.
A lot of people don't realize how deep Tupac's roots are in the Bay Area. What type of impact did the Bay Area have on Tupac's career?
I think a big one, man, because, you know, anytime you hear Pac speak on the Bay, he let you know where he got the game from, you know what I mean? He let it be known. It's set in stone, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. But I feel like when it comes to Tupac's roots in the Bay Area, when it comes to like Tupac movies and documentaries, I feel like they don't tell the full story. You know what I'm saying? Like, they only affiliate Pac with either Marin City or Oakland. You know what I mean? And which he was. He definitely was in those places. You know what I mean? He lived in those places and everything. You know, shout out to the whole Bay Area. It's all Bay love. But I feel like they always forget his Richmond roots. You know what I mean? Like, people don't realize that Tupac actually lived in Richmond, California. You know what I'm saying? Thug life started in Richmond, California. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. It's like, and also Tupac's debut album, Tupacalypse Now, was recorded in Richmond, California. You know what I mean? At Starlight Sound Studios. And most of his second album was recorded in Richmond as well. You know what I mean?
And let me also give some shouts out for real though to Man, and Babes, because it wouldn't be no Thug Life album if it wouldn't be no Thug Life album if it wasn't for Man, and Babes, because they the one put up the bread.
These is my Thug Life niggas, and we finna do this like this while I roll a blunt. Y'all finna talk, you know what I'm saying? Thug Life. What Thug Life niggas do the craziest? Thug Life niggas. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, who we got right here? The niggas, just, you know, they introduce themselves. All right, sir. I'm Killer B. All right. I'm Man. M-A-N. The psychomaniac from the evil mind.
Man, Pac let it be known, you know what I'm saying? In all his interviews, he said, man, I got the game from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? That's set in stone, you know what I mean? So, but I feel like when it comes to Richmond, you know, when I see Pac and I see, like I said, his debut album being recorded in Richmond, California, it gave me that hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, Tupac walked the same streets that I walked on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you see that, it's like, how do you leave that out? You know what I mean? Tell the full story. That's all I wanted to do with my Tupac tribute, man. His Richmond roots as well.
This Nitty from the rich up in your sound system. I wanted to be like Pac, I already knew the plan. Took 5 bullets and lived through it, the real Superman. He stood up for his people, I don't know if you knew or not. Pac opened fire on them crooked ass off-duty cops. Did it for a young black brother. And the Thug Life movement started in Richmond, California, and rise above poverty. Machiavelli, the Don of these streets. You damn right, he the rose that grew from concrete, motherfucker.
A lot of people don't realize how deep Tupac's roots are in the Bay Area. What type of impact did the Bay Area have on Tupac's career?
But yeah, people don't realize that, like,
you know, the thug life movement started in Richmond, California. You know what I'm saying? With Man, Babes, Mike Cooley. Them was Tupac's thug life niggas, and them was Richmond niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Pac was definitely, you know, they can say, oh, well, Pac is from the East Coast. This that man, his heart was Bay Area. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Richmond?
Bay
Was it
Area
Richmond? Marin, right?
City.
It was
Marin. It was Marin, but all his homies was rich. A lot of his homies was Richmond, the Rowdy R.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't play at. They don't play.
Yeah.
They don't play in Richmond. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all his homies was from there. You know, a lot of them.
So when did you first meet Pac, man?
I met Pac at in my neighborhood video in North Richmond. We was shooting a video and he just popped up and he was like, "Man, what's up?" You know what I'm saying? Him and the Hughes brothers came through there. I think they was shooting a video. That's when we decided to do the Menace to Society movie. I was gonna be O-Dog and he was gonna play the Sharif.
When I see any pictures I see of Pac and the thug life, he got his Richmond niggas with him, with the thug life movement. You know what I mean? They the ones, Man and Babes, them is the ones that funded the thug life movement. You know what I'm saying? Put money behind the Thug Life album. And these is Richmond niggas that did that.
Hey man, my name is Babes. I'm from Richmond, California. Part of the Richmond, Marin City, and Oakland area. To me, that's the part we really want to see. Because from his interviews, he always would say, "This is where I got my game from." That was actually the first time I met Pac was in Central right there on Pennsylvania. And you know, Pac rapped. You know, and we just clown around. That's when I know he was something. You know what I mean? Once I seen him freestyle for 2 hours straight. You know what I mean? It was it was wild. And me and my cousin Man put up the bread because Pac needed it, and Pac went in and put the other third in. Or we'll be in the Richmond Marina and Pac spot. You know, but Thug Life was born in Richmond, right there, the Richmond Marina.
Yeah, pour out a little liquor for your homies, nigga. This one here go out to my nigga Mike Cooley, sitting in the pen. How you come up, man? Pour out a little liquor for my nigga Man.
When Pac was a solo artist, when he took off, you know, with Brenda's Got a Baby, you know what I mean? And speaking of Brenda's Got a Baby, you know, for those that haven't seen my Tupac Shakur Way tribute, make sure y'all check that out. I got a special appearance at the end, you know what I mean, with Brenda, you know what I mean? She's also from Richmond, California. So shout out to my family ties.
Hi, I'm Ethel Love. A lot of people know me as Brenda, who starred in Tupac's iconic video, Brenda's Got a Baby. I would like to present a huge shout out to Nitty in my hometown, Richmond, California, the Bay Area. I heard about the incredible tribute you paid honoring and celebrating Tupac's legacy and putting your mark in history. It is truly remarkable. Keep doing your thing. We are proud of you. Much love. Long live Tupac. Peace out.
Tupac's music was thug poetry. You know, to me, he was the Malcolm X of this rap shit.
So they told me to watch my language. Fuck that.
Pac didn't give a fuck.
Cause they can never take the game from a young G. I keep running. I mean, it was cool because I got a chance to speak to young black males all over the country about this new idea called thug life, which is a new kind of black power.
And when I say thug life, I mean that shit. Cause these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man and we started? You know? And you can go by 5 different houses and a man in either one of them motherfuckers. How we gonna be a man? How we gonna be African Americans? We on the day. We thugs and we niggas until we set this shit right. Trust me when I tell you that shit.
Young black males out there identify with thug life, but I couldn't handle it. I could handle it, but not right away. Thug life.
What inspired you to do the Tupac tribute right now?
Well, I always wanted to do a Pac tribute, you know what I mean? That's why I always kind of say little metaphors and shit like that, like with something referencing to Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But why I did it right now is because when the city of Oakland announced that they was giving Tupac his own street, it was like a light bulb went off in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like it was perfect timing. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, it's go time. You feel me? So once I got on that, man, I don't know, man, them words just start flowing, boy. It just starts, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I always wanted to do a Pac tribute. You know, he was my biggest inspiration. He the reason I'm doing this rap shit. You know what I mean? Because he was the one that I idolized growing up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I shot the Tupac tribute video, and I actually sat on it for a few months. And then I released it on Tupac's birthday, June 16th, 2024. When they announced that Tupac was getting his own street in Oakland, you know, I had to represent for Pac, the Bay, and also tell the untold story. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I feel like the Tupac movies and documentaries and TV series, they don't never include the full story about Tupac in the Bay Area, as far as being in Richmond, California. So I definitely wanted to tell that story.
We have the only woman of Thug Life with us today, and she's going to come up and have a few words. I want y'all to celebrate her. Please give it up for the one and only Yanni Stokes.
Hey, my people. This was the place for Pac. You know, but I also want you guys to know that Richmond, California was his foundation.
For me to do the Tupac tribute, I felt like with Tupac being in Richmond, I felt like that was important to me. You know what I mean? So to me, it was like a hidden gem because I felt like nobody talked about this. You know what I mean? Like I said, when they mentioned Tupac in the Bay, like I said, they only mentioned Marin City and Oakland. So it was important to me to tell the Richmond influence. You know what I mean? Like I said, a hidden gem.
Where our Richmond family at? Where Richmond at? Huh? What's up, Rich Town? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. We were silenced for a reason, because now we here. It don't stop. Love y'all. Long live Tupac. Believe that.
Which other major rap artists were heavily influenced by Richmond, California?
Master P, man. Master P, man. Shout out to Master P. He definitely... He put us in the records, you know what I'm saying, with Bout It, you know, shouting out Richmond, California.
I represent none but G. From Richmond, California, all the way back to New Orleans. I mean, we body, King George, P.R.U. You know, we body.
Anytime I see Master P in interviews, he always showing love to Richmond, man. And I just want to salute Master P because he always showed that love back. And when he was out here in the Bay, when he was out here in Richmond, he was holding it down.
Well, it's Saturday, but yo, that doesn't matter. Hey, there's melody made. Master P got away, cleaning in Cascade. In Richmond, California, brothers got to be paid. Whether it's outside, north of Parchester, brothers better strap a gap. Cause if your pockets is back, you get jacked for your juice. Don't be served.
It's straight served. Cause in the wrist we be perfect. 5-0 drop rag tops on a curve. Caddies and Benz rolls, girls be waiting. It used to be trues and bows, but now it's dates. A drive-by shooting on P7 ain't shit. Brothers in the tinker side ain't to be messed with. Down in the village, she'll selling hella damn. That's what's up. Master P untouchable, taping up.
People don't know as well, Master P started No Limit Records in Richmond, California.
By 1992, Master P is settled in Richmond, California. He owned this music store where he had also started No Limit Records.
No Limit Records started as a record store in Richmond, California. You know what I mean? So Richmond, California is the birthplace of No Limit Records.
We all know that the Bay was really doing it different. But you went from independent to major.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, let's put the brakes on it. I learned from the Bay.
Okay.
Wow. I got my hustle from the Bay. To be honest, No Limit Records opened up in the Bay.
I thought it was gonna be a change for me because I'm living in the projects in New Orleans, and then to get to Richmond, man, and be, thinking my mom live in a better neighborhood, I'm gonna be all right, Shit, man, get up there, man, and shit, it's even worse than New Orleans, the same shit.
They always shouted out Richmond. Silk the Shocker actually went to my high school, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, our Richmond roots is deep.
No hate in my DNA, bitch, I'm from the Bay. Watch what you say, they don't play by my way, and they keep a Glock with extensions for the opposition. Either cooking pots in the kitchen or no pot to piss in. Running from cops, high fences, I forgot to mention. Toxic bitches leave you sleeping with the motherfucking fishes. Came from the ghetto, never forgetting where I stay. She probably 4 weeks pregnant, another baby on the way. Oh, ratchet ass, need to stay in a ratchet ass place. Oh, loud mouth bitch, get the fuck out my face. Hey.
A lot of people in the Bay say you're like the Richmond version of Nas. What do you think about that?
Man, it's crazy when I hear that, man, because Nas is a big inspiration on me as well. You know what I mean? So when I hear things like that, man, it's a huge compliment for sure.
I ain't a killer pushing P's, all I know. But if the devil come knocking at my door, you gon' get your ass popped, nigga. I fear nothing but God, that's on God, nigga. Nothing but gangsters in my family, it's a lot, nigga. My phone call will make your heartbeat stop, nigga. So if I don't know you, get the fuck up off the block, nigga. Speak from the heart.
It used to be so much fun, boy, like just back in the day, you know. I just think about me and my cousin. All my cousins, you know what I'm saying? We used to be at Hilltop Mall, you know, that was the spot, you know what I mean?
Smack your head with a racket like it's a tennis ball. Wake up before the culture kill us all. They pushing drug addict music, now they dying from the fentanyl. Perkies, purse, more perkies, now you in the cemetery, getting buried. Can't believe that you done fell.
Just being a kid, going into the Sam Goody music store, really listening to albums in the store, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more. You know, everything digital now. A lot of shit done changed. People don't even have to leave their house, you know what I mean, to go listen to an album now, you know what I mean? But back in the day, you used to have to go to the record stores and listen to your favorite artist's new album, you know what I mean? For the people that really love this music shit like I do, you know, I miss those times.
Ain't no stopping me, possibly learn a lot from me. Watch me, there's no denying me. I am the real MC. Rap niggas never inspire me. Lyrically murk anybody. Your body drop to the floor, your spirit erased from the property. I'm optimistic, moving forward with my tunnel vision. The plot thickens, my city calling me the Nas of Richmond. Yeah, we play the same game, but you not in my division. Do it for the culture, get money and fuck a lot of bitches. Fucking with me.
You know what I'm saying? And we had all of that, you know, Hilltop Mall, Sam Goodies, you know what I mean, Camelot, all kind of shit, you know? And I just remember me and my cousins and everybody, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? We used to be up there all the time, but you know, times done changed. You know, Richmond, I feel like, you know, I hate to say it like this, but I just feel like our city is kind of down, you know, because it's been a lot of deaths, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas dead or in jail, or they done moved to another city just trying to, you know what I mean, better their life or their kids' life, you know what I mean? Just trying to get the fuck out the way, you know what I mean? Because there was a lot of killings, a lot of crime in Richmond, California.
For decades, Richmond, California has had a reputation for violence. In 2007, this city of 100,000 people had 47 homicides. It was one of the highest murder rates in the country.
People know that. They know how my city get down, you know what I mean? Niggas don't fuck around out there, man, you know what I mean? So I feel like over the time now, you kind of see it's like, I don't know, it's definitely not like it used to be, you know?
Weirdos and freak-offs, when will it stop, nigga? For the coast, we're forever tripping over block, nigga. Sick and tired of this shit, fuck everybody. Fuck the politics that come with this shit. Talking slick behind my back, I let him hate from the bleachers. Bitch, nigga probably mad, cause he can't get a feature. But what M say? You gon' be another rapper dead for popping off at the mouth for shit you shouldn't have said. I lyrically kill niggas. You crashing out over fast money with no airbags in the dash, you fucking crash dummies. My style, little nigga. Let's go. Yeah, pull up on the block with the top down, ride with my niggas and we ready to go. I'm from the land of the gas break dip, where they knock a nigga bitch, take a hoe to the stroll. Me personally, I'm just on some player shit. I ain't tryna be a pimp, but I'm all about my dough. Yeah, I took a couple shots, knock a bitch, take her back to the crib. I'm fucking for sure. call your hood up. You know they holler real Richmond when I pull up. I'm a beast, I'm a lion in this habitat. We both grown and we fucking with no strings attached. Hard to get, but she gon' switch in another minute. She looking at a nigga like you better come and get it. I let that pussy marinate, I'm having fun with it. I hit it once, maybe twice, then I'm done with it. Oh, you mad at me? Running your mouth to a bitch and it got back to me. Get the hate up out your blood. Oh, nerd ass, lame ass, goofy. If I had to pick one, bitch, you all the above. Motherfucker, pull up on the block with the top down, ride with my niggas and we ready to go. I'm from the land of the gas break dip, where they knock a nigga bitch, take a hoe to the stroll. Me personally, I'm just on some player shit. I ain't tryna be a pimp, but I'm all about my dough. Yeah, I took a couple shots, knock a bitch, take her back to the crib. I'm fucking for sure. Damn, it's like the world switch. Grew up with players and pimps that get it out of bitch. All I see is these simps get credit for being tricks. I got respect for a woman, but bitches ain't shit. No respect, she only see you as a money grab. Thief in the night, slide down the pole, making stripper cash. Spend your money on her, only way that you gon' make it last. Take a bougie ass to Rodeo with your trickin' ass. You watch your bitch turn up while waiting outside. Stop acting like a simp, Travis Hunter vibes. Grew up with players and pimps, it's who I idolize. Telling no lies, real nigga to the day I die. Yeah, pull up on the block with the top down, ride with my niggas and we ready to go. I'm from the land of the gas break dip, where they knock a nigga bitch, take a hoe to the stroll. Me personally, I'm just on some player shit. I ain't tryna be a pimp, but I'm all about my dough. Yeah, I took a couple shots, knock a bitch, take her back to the crib. I'm fucking for sure. I done had my heart broke, I done been there before, but nigga fuck that bitch, I'ma count this dough. I said I had my heart broke, I done been there before, but nigga fuck that bitch, I'ma count this dough, nigga. Get back, gang. Get back, gang.
Don't want you to see me cry.
No.
Let me go, let me go, let me go.
Catch my rhythm in pocket, spitting the coldest lyrics. Back in the 90s, riding with pops up in that golden spirit. Riding through Richmond and Oakland, this nigga know we clean. Feel like tracksuits with a Rolex and 4-finger rings.